Thousands of teachers from the Belize National Teachers Union gathered in Belmopan this morning to protest. This comes after a meeting on Wednesday between BNTU leaders and the Ministry of Education, where they demanded systemic change and urged the ministry to take the lead. Today, B.N.T.U President Nadia Caliz told reporters that they want meaningful change. She highlighted a major issue: the lack of proper documentation in the school systems.
Some managements are faltering. They're not pulling their weight. Going in, they realize now what we have been saying is true. Some of the managements don't have the number of personnel required to serve this huge group that you see here. And that they, as a ministry, even as government, they need to take this, they need to stop doing what you call a hands-on approach, make policies and give it to them to institute and all of that. That needs to stop. Now that they're going in, they're finding exactly what the teachers are saying. Because when they were sharing with us their reports, we couldn't argue because we know that's exactly what is happening.
Some teachers haven't been able to get the money they're owed because the school management hasn't sent their details to the ministry for processing. During their discussions, Caliz mentioned there's even confusion about how many teachers are supposed to receive these payments.
We applaud them for one, bringing to our attention, which we knew but we did not have the figures, that while we are putting forward 658 teachers, they have over 2,000 teachers who are affected by this, I call it, archaic, crazy system. It's outdated. It's antiquated. They realize that. And they have already begun to put systems in place to correct that because they shared all of that with us. Some teachers don't even have a file. There's so many missing documentations. And money must follow the paper. So they are now working with managements to get all the missing documentation so that they can ensure that these teachers receive what they have to receive.
Ifashina Efunyemi and a group of teachers from Dangriga traveled to Belmopan to take part in the protest.
There's so much background work that has to be done to verify why we not get the pay, what we done work for. This is not something for the future. We have worked for this already. Teachers have to be going to work under very arduous conditions. So even if some of us got our increments, that doesn't mean that all got. And we have to stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters who are still suffering. That's what a union is about.
How do you respond to some who may criticize the fact that you're out here when you should be in the classrooms teaching the students on a Friday morning?
But being outside of the classroom is also a teaching moment. Our children need to learn civic pride. They need to know that they must have a voice and use that voice in a democratic nation. And we have to make sure that our government representatives, who are our employees, who we pay with all the taxes that they take out of our salaries every month, we must hold them accountable.
Caliz says the ministry has eliminated unnecessary bureaucracy that delayed the process for teachers' salaries and benefits. Today, teachers protested under the theme, "Value Teachers, We Matter." Caliz specifically called out certain school managements that have been causing frustration for teachers.
You have schools, and I'm talking specifically to my managements. You have these schools because these teachers have been financing these schools. They have been fundraising for you. They have been looking for monies to find these tables and chairs, to pay the electricity bill, to do a lot of these things. That's why you have these schools. That's why I do not support Pastor Rock's statement in the media this week.
Pastor Ashley Rock commented on the teachers' protest at Belmopan Baptist School on Wednesday. As the school's board chairman, he felt that the teachers wanted to dictate how the school should be run. Caliz explained that today's protest was the start of a campaign and they will take further action if other issues aren't addressed. She emphasized that the protest and any future actions are not intended to influence the upcoming election results. While the opposition has shown support for the teachers, Caliz stated that the union wants to keep politics out of their event. The union and the ministry are set to meet next week. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.